Look outside of yourself, and what do you see? A world that is shaken, taken out at the knees. Loneliness is rampant in a world of connection. So many screens in our face, we can't share true affection. The world's falling apart. It's barely holding together. The most dependable thing we have is the weather, and it can't be predicted. It can't be controlled. Hurricanes are massive. Earthquakes are bold. Thunder rolls in and lightning will pop. In parts of the world, it's raining nonstop. We're desperate for answers. We need a solution. We're fighting each other and calling mean names. Instead of working together, we transfer the blame. We're searching for reasons to explain all that's happened, to escape from the cycle that we feel like we're trapped in. But the truth is simple, so lend me your ear. It's not pandemics or wars or weather to fear. It's not men and women we come against in the night, but principalities and powers of darkness we fight. Long before we were born, an enemy rose. He had all he could want, but it was pride that he chose. So down to earth he was cast, his new home, determined to kill and to rob as he roamed. He's filled our minds with trash and blinded our eyes, our integrity traded for secrets and lies. He doesn't care about our destiny or our future purpose. He has only one goal. He just wants to hurt us. He doesn't have to work hard. We're doing his job, killing each other, then blaming God like it's his fault that we struggle, that we're down and we're out. But it's not God's fault that we're swimming in doubt. We're sitting around while the problem gets bigger. Satan loaded the gun, but we've pulled the trigger. It's not black versus white or men versus women. It's not even us against this terrible villain, because that battle has been fought and that victory won. This fool will not win. His time will come. He who is faithful will ride in on a horse. On the enemy's head, his wrath will be poured. But in the meantime, please don't lose hope. I know that it's easy, it's a slippery slope. When things look so dark that we no longer see light and we feel like we're living in perpetual night. But hear what I say, there is peace in the end. And it's coming so quickly, it's right round the bend. Our tears don't go unseen or fall to the ground. He sees every heartbreak and grimace and frown. God gets no joy from our pain. He doesn't celebrate our hurt. We're not abandoned. He is not deterred, because we are his children and he loves us so much. He longs for all of us to know love's gentle touch. He doesn't shout our weakness or mock our small frame. In fact, he loves us so much that he's called us by name. The world is corrupt. It's a sin-riddled land. That isn't God's fault. It wasn't his plan. The enemy can try again and again, but he cannot have us. He will not win. So if it's a gun by a young man gone mad, if it's depression, so great, we'd rather die than be sad. If disease spreads the land and kills every crop, if right on our head an atom bomb drops, if terrorists come or the world starts to flood, we can rest easy because we were bought by his blood. All we must do is ask for God's grace, for him to come in and take his rightful place as Lord of our lives and King of our hearts. At that very instant, his covering starts. He will go before us and stop hell in its tracks. His hands will protect us from Satan's attacks. You might think that I'm crazy and that this isn't true, but with the way the world is, what have you to lose?